Hello flight simmers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Phoenix. Finally, the one with the IAE engine option. And yeah, don't mind the floating aircraft over here, GSX doing its thing. But yeah, very excited about this one. Finally, we got the new update from Phoenix, bringing not only the new engine option, but also a ton, like really a ton of improvements and changes to the previous A320 model. So it's really amazing. It's kind of hard to grasp, like why would it just like an updated engine option freak out the community so much and be so exciting. But okay, sorry, I can't look this way. This freaks me out. Let's go like this. Yeah, why would a new engine option just like freak out everyone so much and be hyped so much? But I think it's justified, really. If you think about these guys putting more development time and more effort into an update with a new engine option compared to what other developers put into a whole aircraft, I think it justifies why this is such a big deal. And yeah, I personally, I am someone who actually pays attention to what engine or what airline flies which engine option. So you might have noticed on my channel all the A320 flights so far has only been with airlines who actually fly the CFM option. And now, of course, this opens up a whole new range of airlines we can fly with the new engine option. So this is really, really cool. And yeah, but then on top of this, many different things. You can see here in the sunlight here, early morning time in Athens. It just looks amazing, like how everything reflects, all the dents, the bolts, the rivets. Look at the fuselage. It now looks more realistic with like the paint coming off of some rivets. It's crazy, the insanity in terms of details here. Look at these engines. It's so freaking cool, in my opinion. And yeah, then there's also a bunch of changes inside the flight deck, in the EFB especially, and all kinds of stuff. There's when it comes to like the engines and the performance of the engines and everything around this, of course, a real pilot could say much more about this than I can. I cannot really compare it to real world, right? So I can just take it for what it is here in the sim, and believe that this is 100% realistic. I think a real pilot could add more flavor to it, but I believe that they actually make this incredibly realistic. So it's yeah, it's cool, and we're gonna look out for the differences. You may have seen in the preview video, he's been saying a lot about the icing and compressor stalls and all this kind of stuff. Maybe we will put it to test sometime in the future. I think today we will just head for a regular scheduled flight with hopefully without any incidents. But yeah, then maybe someday in the future we can go crazy and like flame out an engine or something like this, or get into heavy icing conditions. I think this would also be very fun indeed. Right, so I've briefly mentioned already, we are sitting in Athens, early morning time. It's 8:30 local time, and we're heading over to Rome. We are on the network. That's why the Volotea over there is doing a breakdance. And let's see, I do think, yes, we have ground and tower online at the moment, and I think over at Rome we might also be lucky and run into some ATC. So yeah, we're starting from cold and dark, and I would say let's jump into the flight deck and kick things off. Alright, so here we are, and you can see also the textures in here have been reworked entirely, and it's wow, it looks really used. It looks really old in a way. This seems to be one of the airframes which has been flying for a bunch of years at least. Okay, let's fire things up. So we start with the batteries, of course. External power. We go from left to right, so crew supply, oxygen coming on, ground control coming on. The IRSs. I think usually you would have to wait in between, but we're just gonna do it a little bit faster. Okay, this looks good. Strobes to auto, nav and logo to system 1. This comes to auto, emergency lights go to ARM. And this completes the overhead flow. I'm going to turn this one off since we don't really need it, and I guess it just saves a few FPS if we don't use it. Right, then we go to ATSU AOC menu. Sorry, that was nonsense. AOC menu, flight init request. And this should give us our data, hopefully. Yeah, Aegean 5 Romeo Fox over to Rome. Estimated time en route 1 hour and 39 minutes. This looks good. Alright, then we jump to the EFB, and the coolest thing actually is that this is now like instant reaction. Previously it has been a lot of lags, which was kind of annoying, but now this is really quick, so that's nice to have. We can catch our sim brief flight plan. Now the time is not synced, but anyhow, it doesn't matter at all, I think. Zero fuel at 58.7 and block fuel 7.53 tons. And I do believe that... Ooh, that's a bug. Haha, we discovered the first bug. The icons disappear. But it's not a biggie. Now, when it comes to loading, I think all the GSX integration has been reworked as well. So I am wondering... this one we can get on. Load aircraft, and now we can do it with GSX. I have no idea how long it's going to take. I think now they're bringing in the fuel truck and everything.
Is on its way. Boarding requested. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So I kind of have no idea what's going to happen now and how long it's going to take, but we're just going to go with it and see how it works out. Right, in the meantime, let's sync up Navigraph. Right, so we got that linked up, which is good. Ground charts, let's pin whatever we need, parking stands maybe as well. And yeah, then for the departure route, we can wait and see what ATC gives us. And yeah, also one thing, I still need to set up my wing fuse. But, oh, hello guys, we can do it together. You can really tell that I haven't been using this aircraft basically at all up to this point. But so it's fun, we can check out the cabin. Yeah, I think also this is reworked, right? So as far as I understand, there's going to be custom airline packages which also give you the real passenger announcement and cabin textures. I did not quite get how this is going to work, if we can install them maybe in the delivery manager or something. Seems like this one is not customized, so yeah, to be honest, I don't know how it works. I guess it will be done by community people as well to create those packs. I'm trying to get a little bit of a view on the engine as well. Yeah, you can really tell people today flying their IAE options. Okay, then let's get a left wing view as well, but a bit further back. Looking for the trailing edge. Oh yeah, there's the... you have this on all the aircraft. This is cool. This is like the sign for pilots to know when they need to look back where the leading and the trailing edges are. Yeah, this looks quite nice. Okay. So this seems to be progressing. That's the initial load sheet. Accept. Init. Request. Okay, so that's the fuel. Then I guess we need to wait a little bit longer for the baggage to come in, I would assume. Wow, people are really going crazy here today. Okay, so Aegean 5 Romeo Fox. Actually, I'm always unsure if we put the flight number or the call sign in here, which are in many cases two different things. Now we go with the call sign, but I'm actually kind of unsure all the time. Okay, cost index and flight. Ooh, no, that's what I'm looking for. Cost index of 5 and 340. 340 like that. Also, let's do it like this so we can actually hear the cabin passenger announcements going on, if there are any. Right. Okay, then as a next step, we can actually get into contact with ATC already. Now, for the departure, we're gonna have the core departure. Whatever this stands for, we can check it in a second. Do we have a Atus information Golf? Yeah, so real world time is evening, but the flight is operating in the morning, so that's why the timing's a bit off. Takeoff 03 right. Variable 2 knots. 1017. Birds in the vicinity, okay. Information Golf is copied. Okay, then I quickly want to look at the charts. Departure. That's core, which is Corinthos. Oh, cool. Flying over the channel, I guess. That's kind of cool. Right. So I guess we get it from ground. So let's get our clearance. Venetielos ground. Good evening, Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot Information Golf, requesting clearance to Rome Fiumicino.
Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot, hello, stand by for clearance, your number 1, break, Pufser 1069,
Okay.
ground.
So we can chill for another second.
Pufser 1069, go ahead.
I need to amend your flight level, please. I need you to be in on a node flight level. Would you prefer 330 or 310?
310, please, Pufser 1069.
Pufser 1069, Roger, flight level amended. Call me back for push. Break, Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot, ready to copy?
APM ready to copy.
Aegean 4 Sierra 4 Romeo Foxtrot, correction. Information Golf current, clear destination Rome. Corinthos 2 Tango departure, runway 03 right. Climb initially 7,000 feet, squawk 6635.
Clear to destination, Corinthos 2 Tango departure out of 03 right. Clamp initially 7000 and squawk 6635, Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot.
Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot, read back correct. Break, Volotea 4254,
Alrighty.
contact tower 118625.
So we're looking for the Corinthos 2 Tango.
118625, Volotea 454, thank you for the HC bike.
There we go, out of
1069,
03.
requesting push and start.
Right, oh, that's fun. Cool.
Pufser 1069,
So we
squawk
climb out runway heading
6631.
032 to 12 miles, then a big right hand turn, maximum 210 knots coming back over the airport to Corinthos. Nice.
Aegean 2 Foxtrot Lima, stand after 3.
That should be fun indeed.
Aegean 2 Foxtrot Lima, QNH 1017,
right,
start approved, facing east.
Corinthos to
Connect
Tango.
1017, set.
Insert.
Push and start facing east. Aegean 2
Now for the
Foxtrot Lima.
rival,
Return to squawk and
I
now with
believe
active
ILS
Pufser 1069, stand by.
X-ray.
Aegean 2 Foxtrot Lima, are you able for long pushback?
I think it's the Whiskey 16 Lima, which is quite common, and then we can look
I
at
don't
sim
think so, no,
brief
Aegean 2 Foxtrot Lima,
LUT
sorry.
arrival.
Okay, no worries. Pufser 1069, please stand by, I'll call you back.
Yeah, let's just do it like
Stand
this.
by, Pufser 1069.
Okay, so initially 7,000 7000. This is set, and Squawk 6635.
Athens ground, good evening. Aegean 1 Bravo, position Alpha 41, information.
Good.
Golf 6 clearance, destination Addons.
And now it seems like fueling is completed. There's the baggage coming in. Cool, that's fairly quick, so we don't even need to wait too long.
7,000 feet, squawk 7473.
Okay, init, second init page. Now we enter 58.7 and we leave the center of gravity free, so we know it's not the final yet. And then we have 7.5. Alternate fuel. Going to Bologna 117. And then we go init,
hello, information Golf correct, clear destination Rhodos. Kia to Tango departure, runway 03 right, climb initially 7,000 feet, squawk 7071.
Secondary, copy active.
Here to destination road says files, Kia to Tango, runway 03 right, initially 7,000, squawk 7071, confirm, Aegean 28 Mike.
Okay, very good. Now we just need to wait for the final load sheet to come in, then we can do the takeoff calculation and kick things off.
Oscar 3 Tango, departure of 03 right, initial climb 7,000, squawk 6474, Aegean 9 Sierra Foxtrot.
Delta 7.
Finally, boarding seems to be completed. So, first of all, let's fire up the APU.
Delta Charlie, hold short of Delta 4 for with that.
Now we can take this data 58.7 at 30.1.
Delta 7 Charlie and hold short of Delta 4 for with that direct.
Thank you, sir.
30.1 low sheet accept.
Ground, good evening, Aegean 5.
Right, then we can do the performance calculation, and I do wonder, should we plan for a
Aegean 56 Charlie, hello.
section, maybe Delta 2, but other than that makes no
with you at
difference
stand,
really.
Bravo 07 information, Golf on board,
Packs, let's go packs on, that's
Aegean
okay.
56 Charlie, information Golf correct, clear destination Kirkira. Calling source to Tango
Delta
departure,
2.
runway 03 right, climb initially
Alright,
7,000
2 up
feet,
01.
squawk 6772.
And that's a 100 meter shift
The call to Tango departure, runway 03 right, so initial climb 7,000
with speeds 141, 41, 44.
Aegean 56 Charlie, read back correct.
144. Flex temperature 66. Now we do have a speed constraint of 210 throughout the turn, I think it was. Our clean speed 215, so we're gonna stay at flaps 1 throughout the turn.
Venizelos ground, Kalispera, Aegean 914, stand Bravo 11.
APU is available, APU complete.
Filed, to
External
Larnaca.
power coming off. Fuel pumps
Aegean
coming
914, hello, information Golf
seatbelts.
correct, clear destination Larnaca.
As we can do in a second, I also need to read some checklists, I'm just remembering. Okay, so cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity, we have 7.5 tons
right, initial climb
board.
7,000
Seatbelts
feet,
are on,
squawking
gears
7431 for Aegean 914.
are nav, and barrel reference is set 1017.
Break, Wizard 20
Okay.
Echo Papa, continue taxiing, Charlie, India,
Let's
stand
put this
Alpha 30.
TA. Parking brake is
Charlie
on.
and India stand Alpha
So we
30
will
for
ask
with
for pushback. Now I wonder if we do this in here or if we just do it.
Officer 1069er,
GSX.
when the Wizard A320 clears, it's an arrival. When it clears the India,
Maybe let's do it like this and then we will ask
Actually, I'll call you back.
GSX. Frequency is quite busy, so we also need to wait for a gap. Aegean 5, Romeo Foxtrot requesting pushback, please.
Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot, UNH 1017, push start approved, facing south.
1017 and push and approved facing south, Aegean 5, Romeo Fox.
Turkey 761, are you on frequency?
off we go. Before start checklist. Park and brake is off. Takeoff speeds and thrust are inserted. Windows are closed. Just double checking. Yes, they are closed, and beacons
Passenger
coming on right now.
1069, contact tower 118.625.
So we can fire up. Okay, let's start with
contact tower
number 2.
118.625.
Idle. We are at idle, are we not? Oh, maybe I need to config again. Okay, let's quickly do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew.
Config. I actually did this before, not quite sure why it's not
Aegean 28 mile, continue taxiing via hotel, join Delta.
Continue via hotel, join Delta.
Max reverse is set. Idle reverse is set. Idle.
Over for pushing start and also 45.
3095, push start approved, facing east.
Set.
Thanks for the golf.
Climb.
No problem. Pushing start approved, face east.
Set.
Aegean 28 Mike, contact tower 118.625. Bye bye.
Door.
Tower 118.625. Aegean 28 Mike.
Okay, I think this looks better now. Now we might have missed the fun bit, yes, but still. I love that the spinner is actually yellow. It's so cool.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. Okay, starting number 1. So we do have a PA announcement. It just sounds like a generic one. I don't think it's like customized for Aegean. But in the description they gave, it sounded like there will be customized PA announcement as well. We just need to figure out how it works.
Can we get higher Bravo number like Bravo please, or something at the north apron, not at the main terminal?
Yep, no worries. Taxi via Delta 8 Kilo, stand of your choice.
Okay. Still looking really, really nice.
Thank you very much, Agent.
Okay, we have 2-reach engine start. Starter back to normal. APU bleed off, APU master off, NTI is not required. This goes max. We have a flap 2 config. This comes armed. We do flight control check, full right, full left.
Aegean 9 Sierra Foxtrot Alpha 47.
Down, and now we can rudder full right and full left, and now we actually need to press here.
Aegean 9 Sierra Foxtrot, I believe you don't have enough space there.
Maybe that's not working.
When the 73 clears the Golf, push start approved. I'll call you back actually.
73 clears
I thought
Golf,
this was now
Aegean 9
disconnected. But maybe... Okay, never mind, I think we will eventually see when we start texting if the nose still works. Okay. After start checklist, anti-ice is not required, ECAM status is checked, pitch trim. Oh, pitch trim we haven't set. Needs to be up. 0-1, there we go. And rudder trim is neutral after start checklist is completed. Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot requesting taxi.
Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot, taxi holding point runway 03 right via Echo Delta 5 Delta.
Echo Delta 5 and Delta to holding point 03 right, Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot. Okay.
3095, can you please give me estimated time for starting your taxi, please?
So we take Echo Delta 5, which is the next one, and we go. Did he ask us? No, I don't think he did. Wow, and we do taxi on idle, and that's really cool because I think the IAEs actually do that. We had the same in the FS Labs, and it was just really, really fun.
GN 53095, settle down.
Wow, this has a lot of power.
Fuzzy 3095, Venizelos ground.
Fuzzy 3095.
Can you please give me estimated time for starting the taxi?
So let's see, he said
It will be 1 minute. Fuzzy 3095.
Echo Delta 5.
Aegean 5
This is
Charlie,
Delta 5.
and Bravo 07 push
And Delta, okay, so it's very simple.
Aegean 56 Charlie, stand by,
No,
break,
I
Aegean 438. Can you
don't have...
please give me time for starting the taxi?
Now we have
probably
no
be
speed steering.
3 minutes.
Roger. Aegean 56 Charlie, please stand by. I'll call you back for a pushback.
Alright, cheers.
Venizelos ground, Aegean 9014, stand Bravo.
Aegean 9 Sierra Foxtrot, push start approved, facing east.
Was that for Aegean 9 Sierra Foxtrot?
Tower, good evening. Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot on Delta.
Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot, Target Spera, continue.
Continuing, Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot. Okay, we're getting there. TA is set, weather radar is on. We still need to run the taxi checklist, flight controls, check flap settings, config 2+F, radar and predictive wind shear, on and auto engine mode, select normal.
Identified, contact approach 132,
memo,
75.
takeoff.
Approach
No
132,
blue bar apart from
5,
cabin,
Aegean
but
5,
yeah, maybe the logic is a little bit slow. Okay.
Tower, hello, Aegean 959, ILS 03 right.
I think we might be too late for this one, or maybe we're
Aegean 905, Diana, Target Spera, continue approach.
quick
Clear
enough.
approach, Aegean 959.
And for that,
That's the cabin.
3095,
Cool.
sort of Charlie.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Okay, are we fully ready? I believe we are.
Fuzzy 3095, Target Spera, continue, taxi Holy Point Delta 2.
You holding point Delta 2, Fuzzy 3095.
Okay, here we go. I guess he's too close now. That's getting a little bit tight, squeezing in there. Let's try anyway.
Aegean 905, Diana 03 right, clear to land, wind calm.
Okay, never mind. He's clear to land.
03 right, clear to land, Aegean 959.
Break Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot. Traffic 3 mile Type A320 Scandinavian report inside.
Traffic inside Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot.
Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot behind arriving A320, land up away 03 right behind.
Behind landing traffic, line up 03 right behind Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot. Okay guys, behind the next arriving aircraft, we are cleared for the lineup. It's getting quite busy here at the threshold, which is very cool.
Aegean 25506, correction, taxi left on Delta.
So that's set, let's do the lights.
03 right, clear to land, wind 0105 now.
Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 03 right is identified. TCAS is TARA and PAX 1 and 2 are on engines. Lineup checklist is completed.
11755, Aegean 959, good evening.
Aegean 255, contact ground, 11755, Calabrave.
Okay, where is he? Should be a Scandinavian. Coming in just there.
Kalispera, Olympic 323, established 03 right.
Olympic 323, Kalispera, continue approach number 2, reduce minimum approach speed.
Number 2, reduce minimum speed for Olympic 323.
Guys, I'm looking forward to this departure. first time in the IAE engine option. Okay, according to what I've read, the nose-wheel steering will automatically disconnect at a certain speed, so I'm not going to change anything in the settings right now.
GN5 Romeo Foxtrot 03, cleared for takeoff, wind 0105 knots.
Cleared for takeoff, GN5 Romeo Foxtrot. Okay, let's go, everything is set.
789, taxi left on Delta.
Let's go!
Taxi left on Delta, Scandinavian.
Finally.
Taxi 3095, traffic type A325, Motherboard in sight.
Man, flag 66, SS on runway, all plus
we
blue.
have the traffic in sight over.
Oh, that's a very quick view.
Taxi 3095.
Taxi 3095,
Beautiful
behind
sound.
the arriving traffic, line of way 0 right behind.
Behind the landing traffic, line up and wait behind Taxi 3095.
100 knots. Yeah, handling on the runway has improved a lot. Feels much better.
Scandinavian 789, contact ground 121.755, kind of level.
Okay, V1, rotate. And we are off. Positive rate is coming up. How cool is that?
Big City 303 right, clear to land, wind 010, 5 knots.
Clear to land, runway 0 to right for Big City 3.
GN5 Romeo Foxtrot identified, contact approach 132.975, Calabria.
132.975, see you next time, thank you, GN5 Romeo Foxtrot. Alright, cool. 132.975. Okay, climb power. Wow, that's a decent crosswind here. Athena approach, good evening, AGN5 Romeo Foxtrot passing 2200.
AGN5 Romeo Foxtrot, flight present heading, climb flight level 240.
Present heading, climbing 240 is AGN5 Romeo Foxtrot. Okay, present heading 240, flaps 1, by the way, 240. Yeah, good question. Should we still go just 210? I guess he will put us directly on a left-hand turn. And I'm not retracting the flaps. It will go to just 1 without the flaps. At I think it's happening at 210 or maybe at 215 actually. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Taxi lights. This goes back. Alright.
GN5 Romeo Foxtrot, proceed direct Picard.
Direct Picard for AGN5 Romeo Foxtrot. Okay, Picard. Insert. Yeah, left hand turn, that's super cool. Yeah, now we retracted the flaps. Now we just have the slats out there. Really nice. So far, I think this aircraft is great. It's actually much better than the previous version, and this has already been super great. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to the landing, see how it handles there. Okay, let's speed up. Okay. We don't have an after takeoff checklist, so I would say this completes our departure out of Athens. Flaps up. And yeah, this has been great, guys. I'm looking forward to the landing, and enjoy the cruise, and catch you later. So here we are, guys, heading straight over Rome right now, which is pretty cool. Not sure if we can see it out the window. No, not quite. Yeah, also I haven't really dialed up the settings for the cities and the buildings and stuff like this, but never mind. Yeah, so here we are, unfortunately on Unicom. No live ATC Rome here at the moment. We are flying technically the Latina 3 Alpha arrival, this RNAV arrival. But then from Latina I vectored us straight into Exama, and judging from Flight Radar, this is actually also what the real world flight did as well, so I would say that's fairly realistic, and then we can have a nice sort of the most direct way onto the final approach, which is going to be very convenient for us, of course. And yeah, then we will do the ILS X-ray, I think it is, into 16 left. 16 left is sort of the standard runway for arrivals into Rome. So that's the plan. Yeah, we will do auto brake low, since yeah, we have long runway available to roll out. And yeah, other than that, it's a pretty standard arrival. I'm just very much looking forward to how the aircraft handles on arrival, on the flare especially. Reading the post from Amir, he said it's recommended to do a couple of circuits to get used to the new handling, which I of course did not do, as you guys might expect. So yeah, that's why it's gonna be a bit exciting for us landing this aircraft for the first time. Down there's the airport, by the way. Okay, let's see if there's any traffic which we need to look out for, but seems like it's okay. I don't see any other traffic on Volanta right now, so we should be fine. Yeah, this can come to local 1016, and so we can complete the approach checklist. By references is set 1006 3 times. Seatbelts are on, minimums 214. Auto brake low, engine mode selector is normal. Approach checklist completed. And I am a little bit unsure if our VNAV profile is on spot here. We are still fairly high. We want to be down 3000 at Airbus, which seems slightly unrealistic right now. So I do wonder if the aircraft can recover from that. I guess we will find out pretty soon. Yeah, because I guess it's sort of calculating the full way to Exama, but apparently we're not doing that. So yeah, I don't know. We will find out very soon. Okay, here's that left-hand turn. Fiumicino traffic, Aegean 5 Romeo Foxtrot is turning final for ILS 16 left, 15 miles out, Fiumicino traffic. Okay, aircraft is trying to get back to path. It sacrifices speed in order to do that. Quite interesting. Sacrifice a lot of speed. Altitude acquire. Interesting. Should it be doing this in real life? Asking the real world pilots if anyone is watching. I'm just checking missed approach. 2000 only, okay. Okay, runway is in sight. Not perfect LNAV. Not perfect. I did not expect Phoenix to have some faulty LNAV there. It's not big, it's just a minor deviation, but still. Okay, localizer is captured, that's good. Approach. "10 miles out. Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. Yeah, I think I might need to drop the gear. Yeah, let's drop the gear. I need some drag. Coming in too fast. Okay, flaps 2, speed check flaps 2. And flaps 3. Lights are coming on. And flaps full. Landing checklist. ECA memo. Landing no blue. Landing checklist is completed. Alright, let's give it a try. Let's see how this aircraft handles on the approach.
1000.
It is a little bit bumpy and we even have a little bit of a tailwind. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I think that's gonna be an interesting one. I think on the METAR it's at like 3 knots of wind down there, but it seems to be gusting. Yeah, so I've flown into Rome a couple of times. I always land 16 left, and I think I've never managed to get a good landing here in Rome. I don't know what it is about this runway.
500.
But something about it just feels weird. I don't know. Let's see how we do today. So far so good, I would say. Okay, 3 whites, that's okay.
100 above.
Back on profile.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Come on. Get down there.
5.
Ooh, that was maybe a little bit late. Yeah, I told you guys, once again, not a good landing. I don't know what's wrong with this runway. Okay, manual braking. I think it is slightly downward sloped. Maybe that's the reason, I don't know. Yeah, hard to say if this is really so different from the previous Phoenix. Oh. Maybe I should really do a couple of patterns and see what's going on. And I think I'm running out of VRAM here. That's why pictures just being screwed up. Okay, let's do the cleanup. And now we just continue down here. Okay, here we are. So setting the parking brake, cutting the engines. This comes to standby. This is... Ooh, that was a bit of a gap there, but that's fine. Okay, beacons coming off. Seat belts and fuel pumps.
The boarding requested.
Yes, the boarding request, that's fine. Extra power already available, that's quick. Okay, and the parking checklist. Parking brakes are set, engines are off, wing lights are off, fuel pumps are off, parking checklist is completed. Alright guys, so here we are. Welcome to Rome everyone. And yeah, my VRAM is really glitching out here. That's why we have all these ugly patches around and I got screen tearing and all this kind of stuff. So I guess I need to tweak my settings a little bit to prevent this from happening again. But still, I think that was kind of cool flying the IAE engines for the very first time. And I'm looking forward to do many more flights with this aircraft. Feels very nice. I think there's so many bits and details which we need to discover going forward, which are really, really hard to see by by someone who's not a real pilot. So yeah, I really need to dig into all the features which have been added to this aircraft, and then we will also try some heavy icing conditions. Maybe we will try to break something, and I guess that will be fun. Alright guys, so thanks for tuning in, and yeah, stay tuned for the upcoming content. I already have some pretty cool videos prepared for you guys, which you will see in the coming weeks. And yeah, thanks as always for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye bye.